Hi, and welcome to the second video in the rounding decimal series. By the end of this video, you should be able to round to any number of decimal places. So let's take a look at rounding decimals number 2. Here is a number with a large number of decimal places, and I want to round it to just one decimal place. This number actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers after the decimal point. And I just want to have one number after the decimal point. So in order to work it out, I'm going to look at that 5 that is in the first decimal place. And then I want to work out if I round up or round down. And to do that, I look to the number to the right. Now the rules from the last video say that if that number to the right is less than 5, which means it's 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, I'm going to round down. That means that 5 that is underlined will stay exactly the same. If the number to the right is 5 or more, which means that that number to the right is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, I'm going to round up, which means that that underlined 5 will become a 6. Because it's a 2, we're going to round down, and this number is approximately equal to 5.5. Let's take a look at two decimal places and what that means. If I want to round to two decimal places, I need to look at the number that is in the second decimal place. In this case, it's the 2. If I want to know if I round up or round down, I look to the number to the right. That number being a 6 tells me that I'm going to round up because that number is 5 or more. Because I round up, that 2 will round up to a 3. It goes up by 1. And all the numbers to the left of the 2 stay exactly the same. So this number to two decimal places is 5.53. All the numbers after that 2 underlined will disappear. To three decimal places, I look at the number in the third decimal place, which is the 6. I round down because the number to the right of it is a 3. And this means that the number will round down to 5.526. That 6 will stay the same. For four decimal places, I look at the number that's in the fourth decimal place, which in this case is a 3. I look to the number to the right, it is 5 or more, which means that that 3 is going to round up to a 4. So we get a rounded number that is going to be 5.5264. Everything before the 3 underlined stays the same, but then the 3 becomes a 4. Sometimes you get something that looks a little bit like this. Round 4.499 to two decimal places. Well, I'm going to look at the second number in the decimal place, which is this first 9 here that I've underlined, and I'm going to look at the number on the right of it. Now, because the number to the right of it is a 9, I'm going to round that underlined number up. That 9 will become a 10. So this number rounded off is going to be 4.50. Now we leave that 0 on the end there because if the 0 wasn't there, it would just be 4.5, which is one decimal place, which is not what we want. So to two decimal places, this number becomes 4.50. And that's it. What should you write? Well, have our example, that is that number that's been rounded off 4 different times. And if you haven't written down the rules from the previous video, really write them down now. It's a good thing to have in your book. And that's it. Hopefully now you can round a number that has a lot of decimal places to any number of decimal places that you get asked. Good luck.